it is Marissa. Thank you guys for coming back to my channel. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and the post notification so you can be notified every time I get a video. Today I'm going to be discussing how I maintain a small waist and a big butt. So I believe I recorded a video sort of like this before, but this is sort of like an updated, shabam about what I do, how I maintain my waist, how I can grow my butt bigger, or just the things that I do. So there is a disclaimer. What I want you guys to know before I even get into talking about this is that everybody's body is way different from one another. Everybody's body reacts differently to certain things. So if you're taking my advice, I'm telling you guys what works for me. It might not work for you, but it's just some tips and tricks, on what I do and how I maintain my body. So now that I've gotten into that, I'm gonna go straight into the video and let you guys know what I do. Also, before I start this video, yes, that is me in the thumbnail. I am shaped exactly like the picture. Yes, I have always had the shape of my butt, so it's always looked that way, but I have manipulated some things and done things differently to increase the size as well as shrink my waist. So the before picture on the thumbnail was me back in high school. I was a senior in high school, wasn't really caring about what I was eating, wasn't caring about what I was doing. I was a competitive gymnast most of my life, so I was thinking, okay, I'm doing gymnastics, I can eat what I want, I can do what I want, the typical spiel of a teenager. So that was when I really did not care. But this picture that's posted on the right side, the after picture, is a very recent picture, and this is after I decided to care about what I put in my body, how I'm working out, everything is, everything I'm focusing on more because I don't have nobody forcing me to do it, basically. And also, I forgot to tell y'all, I am a little sick, so I'm sorry if I sound really gross. I just wanted to get this video out here because I was really anxious to show y'all my secrets. But, okay, back to it. So, the first thing that I would recommend to keep a small waist and a big butt would be to eat clean. So, I know y'all watch this on everybody's videos. They always talking about eating clean. You need to eat that in order to get this. But what I'm telling y'all is, it's the truth. You have to eat clean in order to get the waist that you want. You can work out really hard. You can, burn over 1,000 calories every workout you do. But if you are not eating clean, you're pushing yourself back and you're wasting a workout. So if you don't eat clean, it's pointless. And this brings me to step 2. So after eating clean, you want to maintain a good water intake. So drinking water can honestly help you lose weight as well if you're drinking a good amount. You don't want to keep on intaking all the sugary drinks, the fruit juices. It's okay if you do it every once in a while. Like, I like cranberry juice, I like mango juice, I honestly like every fruit juice. Like, peach juice is my favorite. But I have been, lowering my intake of it because all the sugars in it is not good, and you never know where your weight goes. It could go straight to your stomach like mine, or it could go straight to your butt, and you're just lucky. I'm not that lucky, but just the cards I was dealt with. So after that, this brings me to my third fact. You also want to make sure you are doing workouts that are targeting the areas that you are trying to shrink or increase. So, for example, I want to shrink my stomach. I want to shrink my waist. I'm making sure I'm getting at least 15 to 30 minutes of cardio each day. And when I do my cardio, I do non-stop cardio. So I don't get a break until I'm done with the entire thing. If you're like me, intense and ready to go for it. But if you are still like very, very beginner and new and you're not sure if you can do that yet, it's cool. Just make sure you're getting your heart rate up and you're burning the calories that you ate that day, and try to burn the calories that you ate before that day by pushing yourself a little harder. Another thing that I do when I think about my butt is I make sure I'm doing workouts that target my glutes and not my thighs. So a lot of people think that squats are what's gonna get your butt big, and sis, it's not that. You're not going to increase any butt size from a squat. You are only going to increase your thighs And I mean, that's cool too. I like, I still do squats. I like increasing the size of my thighs, but you're not gonna be growing your booty, sis. You need to be doing workouts that build your butt. So fire hydrants are good. Side kicks are good to build your side butt, sort of like your hip dips area. Lunges are good. And if you're like me and you still like doing squats, just make sure you're placing your feet in certain ways that will aim for your glutes. So my favorite thing to do is when I squat, I have my feet, say this is my feet facing forward, I make sure my feet are facing outwards. That way when it's facing outwards, it's aiming for a part of your booties. I can also, I'm sorry, y'all can probably hear my dog, but I can also do another video on, butt workouts that are great for growing your booty. If you guys are interested, comment down below. I'll probably still record it even if y'all don't want to see it. But yeah, just making sure you are researching and knowing what grows your butt, what muscles grow your butt, and what muscles or what workouts are ways to do because they don't aim for your butt. It's always good to do all types of leg exercises that aim for all of the muscles in your legs, but when you are specifically trying to reach a goal, it's always good to know, what muscles are being targeted when you do your workout. And I forgot what number I was on, but this goes to my final concluding fact. Make sure you are intaking food with high amounts of protein at least 15 minutes after your workout, because that is going to help the protein go to the areas that you want it to a little bit faster. So a lot of foods that I like to eat with high amounts of protein is chicken, broccoli, like my greeny veggies. I'm not really big on nuts or like protein shakes, but if that's your niche, do you? Because it's a little nasty. Well, it's a lot of nasty. They don't mix with me, so I don't do that. But also researching, the foods that have high amounts of protein. I'm gonna probably insert some on the screen. If I don't, you probably won't see this part, but I'm gonna insert some on this side of the screen. Some high protein foods that you can eat after you work out. And lastly, I said the last one was my last one, but this is honestly my last fact. And it's just, advice. When working on this, you have to have the motivation for yourself. You can't look for motivation in other people. So a lot of people ask me, well, how do you keep going? How do you keep pushing? I don't see results tomorrow or the next day or the next month, and it makes me not want to work out anymore. How do you keep going? So your biggest competitor is yourself. So when I say that, I mean you have to consistently motivate you to want to reach the goal that you want. Some people can reach their goal next week. Some people can reach their goal overnight. Probably not all the time, but some people can reach their goals faster than others, and you can't compare yourself to those who, cannot. What I usually do is I make a folder on Pinterest, or I just follow a lot of people on my social media sites that push me and motivate me to do better. So mine is sort of not healthy. What I do is I follow people that I'm trying to, get myself looking like. And it sort of makes me feel guilty when I'm not doing anything. So I'll just scroll through like, oh, she bad. I'm trying to be like that. And then I'll just start thinking about myself like, dang, I sure did eat this chicken nugget meal just 5 seconds ago. I sure did eat some french fries and a milkshake. And that'll just push me to go to gym and, focus on, my eating habits and really, really, really being consistent. Also, if y'all looking at my thumbnail, because I've gotten this from people even beyond YouTube. If you looking at my thumbnail and you like, oh, she wasn't even this, she wasn't even that. Y'all, everybody's goals are different. Y'all can't be judging me because my goals ain't your goals, or I was closer to my goal than you guys, but that doesn't even make sense because I wasn't even closer to my goal. I was really just out of pocket. I really was a hot mess, but y'all don't know that because y'all didn't know me at that time. I barely even knew myself at that time. So do not judge based off of this thumbnail. I will place some thumbnails, or not thumbnails, I'll place something in my screen right here to show y'all some people who have done my plan that I have made. I used to really strict on training. I used to train all the time. I had workout plans and all. I am not certified, licensed, none of that. I just was giving out, the stuff that I was doing and creating it into a nice little format plan. Here are some results of some people doing the advice that I was giving them, and they got just the same results in a very fast pace. So please don't judge me based off of my thumbnail, because everybody is different. And that brings me to saying, believe in yourself, because you can achieve any goal that you place on yourself in life. And I sound like I'm talking to my kids that I coach, but it's cool because it relates to you as well. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope any of my tips are helpful. If not, I'll come back and record, and y'all probably will see me in a different frame, in a different outfit, probably looking raggedy, telling y'all some more advice because I missed some. But I really hope I targeted as much information to help y'all as possible. Don't forget to subscribe. If you guys want any more personal information, just DM me. My Instagram handle would either be down below or on the screen somewhere. I hope y'all really enjoyed this video. Thank y'all so much for clicking and just getting to know me and my story. And that's it. Thank y'all so much. I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.